The council approved funding for several projects moving forward with the community improvement plan. Whenever the shutdowns happened, and we were a little careful with the with not knowing exactly where the sales tax was going to fall, we kind of slowed up several of those projects just to make sure we kind of watched our money. But with sales tax still doing okay, we've decided to move forward with those. The Gateway Boulevard connector is one of them. It'll give an alternate connection from Medical Center Parkway over to the Robert Rose area. Have a lot of traffic there on Thompson Lane, so we're trying to help out with traffic there at Medical Center in Thompson, and then Robert Rose in Thompson as well. We should move forward with construction, I'd say by the middle of 2021. Another project we're excited about is the Brinkley Road improvements. We're going to break that project up into phases and start the first phase, same thing, probably by middle of next year, if not a little bit sooner. And that'll be actually replacing the bridge there over Overall Creek. It's right there at a major subdivision off of Brinkley Road, so we're going to do turn lane improvements into that, replace the bridge, and most importantly, we've got a lot of students walking to school, so we're going to make some pedestrian capabilities to where they'll be able to cross Brinkley Road under the bridge. We also will add sidewalks and everything to help kind of the pedestrian accessibility. Another project is the Rucker Lane widening. We're going to break that project into two phases now. And so we'll do the first phase close to the Muirwood subdivision entrance and going back towards Veterans Parkway. And then the next phase of it will go from where we stop there at Muirwood and go back out to Franklin Highway. That project, is an older county road, drop-offs on the shoulders. We're really excited about getting some pedestrian improvements out there and just making a more safe road for folks to travel on out there. We're also looking at some intersection improvements on Warrior Drive there at New Salem Highway. Got a lot of development going on Warrior Drive on into it. We think we need some additional lanes to get folks in and out of that development a little bit easier. Of course, TDOT's finishing up. They should be finished next summer with the improvements on New Salem Highway there. We'll kind of get those intersections operating a little bit more efficiently with the expected increase in traffic. And then finally, a project pretty close to there that we're really excited about. It'll probably take about 1.5 years for design on it, but it's a new bridge actually which will extend Rutherford Boulevard over to Warrior Drive. So it'll actually cross the interstate. The 2040 Major Thoroughfare Plan identified one of our main hindrances was getting people back and forth across the interstate without having to go through the interchanges and all the traffic that comes with them. Cherry Lane on the north side of town, that one goes all the way from Memorial Boulevard all the way to 840 to Broad Street. That project's probably 6-7 years actually completed with construction, but there'll be a new interchange at 840. And then the state continues with the Thompson Lane plan. So that'll be all the way from Broad Street all the way up to Memorial Boulevard. I'm sure that's about a $50 or $60 million project, so I'm sure TDOT will probably do that in phases. But that'll give us some much needed relief on the north side of town.